Brad is here, and like I said, more normal territory. It could be kind of cold in the morning, huh?
Yeah, chilly mornings, like 30s, but by the afternoon we'll be in the 60s, and then we've got rain, which is something we haven't seen a lot of this winter. We're on pace for the second driest winter on record until we get this rain this weekend. We've got basically 16 days left in the winter season. Meteorologically, remember, it comes to an end at the end of February, so for the record-keeping purposes, that will be the end of winter. So we'll see what we get this week and maybe one more chance next week before we're done. Tonight, clear and chilly. The skies have cleared rapidly, and that's what's allowing us to cool down. You remember, blankets act like a blanket. They act like a little sheet you pull over you on your bed and just keeps you a little bit warmer than when it's off. You can radiate the heat that we got from today. Friday into Saturday, both days, going to be mostly sunny, it looks like, and dry. Sunday's the day we start to see the rain move in. Now, if you're up early tomorrow with those clear skies, Falcon 9 is going to launch from Cape Canaveral at around 5:15 a.m. And this is going to be the crewed mission. So this is actually the astronauts going back up to the space station. So it's a manned mission. This is not a Starlink or just a satellite launch. This is actually going to be a crewed mission. The window starts at 5:15. That's when we expect it. Sunrise is around 7:10, 7:13 or so. It's about 2 hours before sunrise, so probably won't illuminate the whole vapor trail, but some of it will be visible. And certainly after it goes by, it's going to leave that vapor trail, which then will be visible right when sunrise happens. And the reason that happens is, remember, the Earth is curved, and so the sun's coming over the horizon. It'll shine up into the sky and illuminate this, even though it's pitch black, over the Carolinas, so it could be pretty vivid for a lot of folks. Look to the southeast again a couple minutes after launch time. A low 60s again tomorrow, sunshine, even with the north wind, the sun is going to make a big impact. So the rain this weekend, we need it. For the first time since 2008, parts of Mecklenburg County are in that red area. That's extreme drought, and that's primarily because the stream flows and some of the lakes and ponds are at all-time record lows right now, even down towards Monroe and parts of Union County. Voluntary water restrictions. We're probably going to see more of that popping up here in the coming weeks. That's why the rainfall this weekend, while I hate to see rain on your weekend, especially your weekend plans, we can't really pick at this point. We just need rain. So tomorrow's fine and Saturday's fine. So half your weekend's looking great. Valentine's Day will be fine. But Sunday, the rain moves in the morning. Again, pockets of heavy rain, which is exactly what we need. And then maybe a little bit of snow on the backside for the mountains. So the washout index, obviously no issues for Saturday. Sunday, almost a complete washout, which we consider an all-day rain. No breaks. There will be a few breaks there, but it's pretty close to an all-day rain. How much rain are we talking about? Well, if we get some elevated thunderstorms, this could really perk up the totals, but you could see a big swath of 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. That would be by far the most rain we've seen in a long time. Remember, all the snow and ice we got had very little water in it. That foot of snow, only equivalent of a 1/2 inch of rain. It was a dry, powdery snow. Snow in general is about 90% air. That was about 95% air. So we need rain. That's much better than snowfall. Really warm conditions next week. That's indicative of what's heading our way in your Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Again, we'll see colder conditions Sunday with the rain, but then next week, significant warm up. That's going to be a true taste of spring. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 4 days in the 70s next week.